Aska, the energetic and strong mother. Yamato, the younger brother who's always in his own little world. Follow us as we karate kick all your daily frustrations away. Asuka's Revenge.
I'm Fubuki. This is my wife, Arena. We got married 8 months ago, but there was something on my mind.
Eat up.
She loved sugar. She put it on everything she made. And she didn't use it as a flavor. She sprinkled it on top of everything like salad dressing. And the sugar crystals were really big. Maybe this would taste better without all this sugar.
What? No way! The sugar adds a nice finishing touch.
She loved sweets. She put sugar on everything. And I mean everything. Grilled fish, pasta, you name it. And she always put on so much. I always choked on it. Not really. I choked on the sugar crystals. Maybe you shouldn't put so much sugar on these.
You alright? You should chew more.
She seemed to really enjoy this though. She's not a bad cook. She just ruins everything with all this sugar. But whenever I tell her not to put on so much sugar in everything, she gets really upset. Look, I don't mind you using sugar as flavor, but can you stop sprinkling them on top?
But I don't want the sugar to melt. That's why I always put them at the end.
She just didn't get it. I always got sick about halfway through the meal. I'm gonna get sick. How is she okay with this? I could barely eat anything at home. Over the past few months, I lost a lot of weight. The only decent meal I could get was at the office. I ate like a pig during lunch. I know it wasn't good for me, but I had no choice. You've been eating a lot lately. Yeah. A few weeks ago, I got a health checkup. Luckily, they didn't find anything wrong with me. Probably because I didn't eat much at home. But my wife, she was getting kinda chubby. She eats like a pound of sugar every day. No surprises there. She wasn't like this before we got married, though. I wonder what changed. How do I stop her from eating so much sugar? Then, I came up with an idea. One weekend, I hid the jar of sugar before she started cooking. I better have a talk with her.
Hey, the sugar's gone. Do you know where it is?
No. Come on, the food's getting cold. Let's just eat without the sugar. But then...
But...
She kept looking for that jar of sugar. I couldn't take it anymore. I finally snapped. Stop! Just stop, okay? I want to enjoy my meal without all that sugar, please! I raised my voice at her. My wife started crying.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. As long as you get it.
Let's eat before the food gets cold. I'll get more sugar tomorrow. No worries.
What? No, that's not my point. Whatever. As long as I can enjoy my meal without sugar. So good. The food was delicious. She was such a good chef. This is amazing, I said to her.
But it doesn't taste as good without sugar, right?
No, it tastes much better without sugar. She just stared at me for a while. Then...
Wait, you don't like sugar?
I better tell her the truth. It's not that, but the way you use it. It's too much. You're an amazing chef, but you ruin it with all that sugar. I just want to enjoy a normal meal, that's all.
What? Why didn't you say anything then?
I did! I told you 1,000 times! We got into a fight after that. She didn't speak to me for the rest of the day. The next day, I better have a talk with her once I get home. If she does this again, maybe I should take a picture of it and send it to her parents. If she won't listen to me, maybe her parents can help. Then, a few hours later,
Dinner's ready!
I looked over the table. It still had sugar on it, but not as much as before. That's better, but still, that's not my point. I don't want sugar on my food, period. I made it pretty clear that I didn't want sugar on my food anymore. I told you to stop putting so much sugar on the food.
I used less though, see? You'll get used to it, I promise.
What on the earth is she talking about? She just doesn't get it. Why is she doing this to me? Look, I'm going to tell you again. I don't want all this sugar on my food, okay? I told you this yesterday, and every time I tell you this, you end up crying. And eating all this sugar can't be healthy for you. So please. I tried to be as calm as possible. After I was done, she said to me,
So, you want me to stop using sugar because it's unhealthy?
Yes, but not only that, it just doesn't taste good. I don't want to eat sugar crystals for dinner. But then, she started crying again.
You don't like it? But I was doing this for you. I just wanted to put a smile on your face.
Then stop using so much sugar!
But that's exactly why I'm doing this.
She snapped at me. There was just no talking to her. I give up. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Then, I called her parents. So yeah, over the past 8 months, she's been putting a lot of sugar in everything, and I tried talking to her, but she's really upset now. Will you come over and talk to her? Arena was screaming outside the bathroom door. Her parents said to me,
We're on our way.
Phew. 20 minutes later, they arrived at the house. The sugar was starting to melt a bit, but it was still there. Take a look.
What is this?
What the?
I showed them some pictures as well. They were both stunned.
I'm so sorry about all this.
They apologized to me, but then
Why are you apologizing to him?
my wife snapped.
Why are you doing this to him? He said he doesn't like it. Look at him. He's all skinny now. Apologize to him right now.
Her dad told her to apologize.
Sorry.
I don't think she meant it, though. Her mother didn't know what to do. I told her to stop many times, but there was just no talking to her. I think I need to be alone for a while.
I understand. We'll look after our daughter in the meantime.
Thank you.
What? But she said she was sorry. You're not moving out or anything, are you?
Just give him some space. We're gonna talk to our daughter too. Let me know once you've figured out what you want to do.
Then, on their way out,
I'm so sorry for everything. It must have been tough for you, having to eat that every night.
then he handed me $200 and said,
Here, eat something good with this.
Thank you. So they took my wife with them. It was such a relief, but there's just no talking to her. How am I going to make this work? About a week later, my father-in-law called me.
I asked her to cook for us the other night, and I was shocked. I don't understand how she can eat this, but she genuinely thinks that it's good. I don't get it.
Yeah, I could barely eat at home over the past 8 months.
So sorry to hear that. When I saw you, I was surprised to see how skinny you were.
Well, at least her father was normal. The thing is, I really have a hard time talking to her. It's like she doesn't understand what I'm saying to her, you know? I just don't know what to do.
Come over to our house when you can. Let's all have a talk.
So, that weekend, I went over to their house to have a talk. I thought long and hard about this. I want a divorce.
What? Because you don't like my food? You can't divorce me over that.
Shut up and listen to him.
Wait. You're cheating on me, aren't you?
Be quiet! Stop interrupting him! He could barely eat anything at home over the past 8 months! And that's all your fault! You get that?
Her father was furious. Arena and her mother started crying.
Why?
Look, it's not just about the sugar. I don't know how to say this, but I just can't talk to you anymore. It's like we speak a different language or something. Sorry. Here are the divorce papers. I'll convince my daughter to sign them. I handed her father the divorce papers. A few days later, he sent it back to me with her signature. Finally, I went to the city office and submitted the papers right away. I called her father to let him know that it was done.
Let me pay for your damages.
No, it's okay. It was only 8 months and you really helped me out, so... After the divorce, I went back to live with my parents for a while. It was so nice to be able to enjoy a decent meal without sugar crystals.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. See you next time!